I'm Mohamed T Gulamali. You can call me Mortgage Mo. Over the last 2 weeks, I've been getting a lot of calls about mortgage forbearance. So first things first, mortgage forbearance is not mortgage forgiveness. We're going to go through an example and frequently asked questions as well. I'm not an attorney and this is not legal advice. So first, let's start off with the example. Let's talk about the Joneses. The Joneses have a $3,000 mortgage payment that they have to make every month. Unfortunately, they get laid off. So they exhaust all their resources and the only option is mortgage forbearance. They call up the servicer that's listed on the mortgage statement. They put the phone down, put it on speaker because they're going to be on hold for a while. So at that same time, they're going to sip on tea and navigate through the website, clicking on everything that says COVID-19 or mortgage forbearance, following the steps, answering the questions, till they get an email stating that their application was put in. They're going to pick up the phone that's still on hold, wait till somebody answers, and then they're going to specifically request to be put in the mortgage forbearance program for 6 months. And then they're going to attest that they're going through a financial hardship due to the COVID-19 outbreak. That's all it takes. The repercussions of this, though, is they get the forbearance for 6 months. On the 7th month, they're going to have to make the payment for the 7th month in addition to those other 6 months. At $3,000 a month over a total of 7 months, that comes up to a lump sum of $21,000. Yes, they can negotiate that to be either tacked on towards the end or spread out over time, but it's up to the lender's discretion. They're not your mom, they're a bank. The second repercussion is if they want to refinance, the consensus is that they're going to have to wait a minimum of 12 months after it's completed so that they can show 12 months of payments being made on time. It could end up being longer than that. We just have to wait and see. Now that's the example of the Joneses. So now we're going to go through the frequently asked questions. The first one is, where is the mortgage forbearance documented in? It's within section 4022 of the CARES Act, which is the COVID-19 stimulus package, which is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pages for us the people. The next question is, who is it meant for? It's meant for people that are going through a temporary financial hardship so that they can have a temporary solution, such as someone that's being laid off that can go back to work and continue to make payments again. How long is mortgage forbearance for? According to the CARES Act, it's for 6 months, which can then be renewed for an additional 6 months for a total of 12 months. But when your financial situation improves, you can call them up to cancel it. So this way you don't have to be liable for one large lump sum. Is it mortgage forgiveness? And if not, when is it due? It is absolutely not mortgage forgiveness. You have to make the payment no matter what you will be paying. It's going to be due at the term that you and the lender agree upon. At the end of the forbearance, whether it's going to be spread out or tacked on to the end or in one lump sum, whatever it is that you guys agree to. What are the qualifications? Great question. It has to be a 1 to 4 unit property. The second thing is it has to be insured by the federal government. That's FHA, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, USDA, or VA. Pretty much most of the loans that are out there. The third thing is you have to attest that you are going through a financial hardship due to the coronavirus outbreak. That's it. What questions should you ask? You should confirm that there's no fees or penalties involved. You should confirm when exactly it is that you have to make the payment, because you will have to make the payment, whether it's going to be in one lump sum, can it be spread out, or can it be tacked on. You should request it in writing, and also ask them when it is that you can refinance. More than likely right now, the consensus seems to be that you're going to have to prove 12 months of payments on time. So that means 12 months after the forbearance is over. I hope the information was helpful. Hit subscribe, and as always, stay blessed.